I'm not late. I'm not late at all. I'm right on time. Bitty bitty bam bitty drum in away. Diamonds. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Bum 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 bum. Trapped in a world where money controls you, hustle hard or be a piece of shit. Watching the tears roll me down. What is going on, guys? Whoever is here, I'm loading it up. Boom, 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 boom. What's up? Great to see you, Donovan, Chance. Mike, I hope you know you're the reason I'm making money in Forex. Chance, namaste, brother. Brooks, Dean, news or push-ups? I'm gonna see. And what did we talk about yesterday? Remember, I already know what's going on, and you guys should too. Sorry, I just paused. Yeah, I already got the news pulled up, so we're good right here. We are definitely good on the news. Bim, bim, bim. How did everybody do yesterday? Whoever, all the peeps that are here right now, how did you guys do? Yes, it's about that life. Dun, dun, dun. All right, just dropping it out like I always got to. You already know. All right, just go ahead and dropping the link out to where I need to. There we go. All right. Oh my god, the XSplit watermark is there? That's funny. I didn't even notice the XSplit watermark. My bad, guys. GJ on Retrace, it might drop another good cousin. Killing GJ on a standard happy birthday to me. Cousin, that is so great to hear, brother. That is awesome. Happy birthday, cousin. For real, everyone, everybody in here right now to give cousin a happy birthday wish right now. He he had some good looking food. I'm so jealous of the food you were eating. Man. Amazing caught AJ and UJ on buys, 40 pips each, and another 40 from the IML daily tween trade. Chance. Ooh. Yes, Chance. That is awesome. Welcome. What's up? It is time. It is time. We're loading it up. Get ready for class, guys. Make sure you have your water, your pen and papers. I got all of my stuff over here. I gotta reach for it. Pin. This one. All right. What to say when you talk to yourself? Shad Hemster. I still did not look that book up, but I am going to. How did you guys interpret your losses yesterday? Remember, you got to learn how to lose properly. Oh, man. All right. Make sure everything is good. I did it on... Bum, 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 bum. All right. Put this on the Trade House group right now. We are live. We are live, baby. Don't y'all just love being in class, guys? It is what it's about. All right, yes. All those happy birthdays for you, cousin. Happy, 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 happy birthday. Staying awake to re-enter trades properly. What do you mean, Roman? Damn nice. Oh, okay. Brooks, Max, Christian, Roman, Tyson, the legend. Tyson's here. I love it. You got a problem with me keeping it real. Well, here we go. Alrighty. So I'm gonna keep the news up, so I am forced to not do push-ups tonight. Did anybody catch Pips yesterday? Before we get started, you know, guys, it's only 11:08, so we still got time. Besides Chance, because Chance already went and said it all out. Who else caught some Pips last night? Who else, you know, really tore up those markets yesterday? I'm very curious to know. Did y'all guys manifest what you wanted out of the markets yesterday, and did you achieve it? All right. Hey, you made 89 last night. What's up, Oscar? Staying awake and relearning Swift. Or yeah, that if you didn't catch any pips yesterday in the market, what is it that you studied? Because if that's what you studied yesterday, or that's really dope as well. That one book that everybody that had called out yesterday, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, is another book. But another thing that who said it yesterday? Sean said it. Every time you make a mistake, write down for an affirmation the opposite, so you develop the positive side of the mistake. So instead of saying, "Oh, all I ever do is miss my or my stops keep getting hit," instead of writing that down, say instead, "I figured out how to make my stops never get hit and always turn them into profit." So you can turn that into that positive affirmation, and is exactly what you need. What is up, Yessie? How are you doing, girl? How is everything? How are you and Brooke doing? We're going to get started here in just a couple more minutes, guys. We're letting the people fill up, and then you already know what we're going to start with, the breathing exercises. So if this isn't your first time, then you already know, so you should go ahead and start doing it right now. Get that blood flowing in your body right now. You're doing great. Yessie, that's so good to hear. I was talking to Brooke a little bit ago. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Oh, this must be your first time. I missed last night. Sorry, was also recording not available. Jose, do not. Oh, you said the recording wasn't available? I'll look into that. I'll write it down. I don't know. I don't know why it's not available, but I'll look into it. I wanna know why. All right. What's up, Brooke? There you are. What's happening, Mike? Ben, good to see you, brother. It's all about progress. Yes. How do you say your name? I'm not trying to be mean. Mian. Is it Mian? Because I'm not sure if I'm getting that right. Pronounce like phonetically pronounce it so I can say it right. So remember, guys, just go ahead and start those breathing exercises. I'm about to start mine here in just a second, but make sure that you are doing it for the right reasons, that you are having the right intentions as you start out class tonight and as you lead into London with everything else that you're going to be doing. So I'm sure it is, yep, 11:11. So go ahead and put your hands into whatever pose is most comfortable for you, and close your eyes and just listen right now. And I want you to go ahead, and if this is your first time, I'm just going to let you know. What I want you to do is just to close your eyes, and I don't want you to just take a normal breath, not the normal breathing that you've been doing ever since you got in here, but real purposeful, deep breaths. Breathe all into your lungs as much as you can possibly. Expand your lungs. Hold it for as long as you comfortably can, and then exhale slowly. And do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. And then we're going to start. You always have to have the oxygen, the things that keep your body in motion going at all times. And I hope that this exercise that I make everybody do, including myself, to translate into other things that you do. If you're about to step out onto a basketball court or a debate, stage, or whatever it is that you have the ability to move all of the cells in your body at that same time, and you will very do it. Me. Yo, Brezzy, check your FB. I will. My man Vargas has been bugging y'all up, and Forex up big time. Yo, got my attention. What? That's what's good, man. I'm really happy that you're here, but we're gonna go ahead and get this started. So, me and me and me Ian, me Ian. All right, we'll do that in just a second. Let's go ahead and start this now. So, in, out. In, uh, guys, while you still have your eyes closed and while you're still running through your breathing exercises, first of all, I just want to thank all of you guys for being here today, for helping co-create the experience that we're all about to have right now. I hope that you guys understand that everybody else that's in here right now is participating in the same breathing channel that you are right now. Let's find that synchronicity with each other, even though you guys can't even talk to each other except through typing. Understand that your vibrations are coming into synchronicity right now, as we are all about to be at the same place on the same place online, but in different places over the world. But our attention and our affirmations are all in the exact same place. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight, and I hope that I know that we will manifest everything that we are wanting to get out of this class tonight, and as we move on to the London and New York session tonight. So with that being said, open your eyes. Welcome, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Not insulting me. Andrew. So wait, yes, is it Andrew or is it Mebian? Miabian? Mian? I'm so sorry, I cannot pronounce that. Can I just call you Andrew? Is that okay? I hope that is okay. So Tyson sent me some stuff. Let's see what Tyson sent me. Oh, Tyson. All right, Tyson, I just listened to your voice message right now. We'll look at that right after news because news is going to be the first thing that we always go through. Now, we know that not a lot is going to be going on. Well, we do have a little bit of stuff going on this Thursday. Tomorrow for the New York session, it's going to be a little bit of USD news, not anything crazy or anything. We're just going to, and I don't really know if this is going to mean anything. German IFO business climate. Maybe that's going to get a little bit of response over the euro, but there's really no news on top and on bottom of it, so it's not really going to be what it's actually, I'm just not going to be expecting any volatility from it, but I could see a little bit of volatility coming from this New York session. So pay attention for the New York session. If you're going to be on the dollar, make sure that you're paying attention to it. What the hell is Jackson Hole's synopsism? Synopism. What is that? Yes, hi Bruce. What is this? Fed officials to meet with activists ahead of Jackson Hole conference. Gold prices drop as market waits for clues to U.S. rate hike. Speculation of a September rate increase creeps up. Economic policy synopsism proceedings. Huh. All right, so it's about the feds. But it just says all. Like, it just says all. That's literally all. That's why this is confusing me. It literally just says all. Have y'all ever seen that before? Look, here's more. It's happening here, right here too. That is very, very weird. I don't know what that is. Andrew is your real name? Thank God. I'm calling you are Andrew from now on. 100%. What just happened? All right. So with that being said, we're not going to be having a lot of news today. Not really anything to be looking forward to on London tonight. So just be paying attention for the news session and the U.S. dollar, and just to look at the speculation. We're looking at the forecast as being positive for both the dollar, as in the numbers are supposed to be positive. Not that it's necessarily going to be positive, but if those numbers become out negative, it should be a negative drop for the dollar. So how much of a drop we would actually see? Unemployment claims might be a bit of a thing, but anyways, all right, so we did news. No push-ups for the Mike Miles today. Now Tyson just sent me something, and I want to go ahead and just pull it up really quick. I can't really read it. Oh, Tyson, I can't see these. I can't read them. Tyson, resend them. I don't know if the picture's loading or not. What is your definition of work? How do you define a career? I guess I can read it. What do you consider something, okay, for your skills, what do you consider something you're good at, and what not so much? No, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm reading it right. Tyson, resend those to me. But it's weird because your pictures look fine at the level that they're at right now, but yeah, it must be loading. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's not loading. I don't know why. Yeah, it must be loading. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We can figure it out later. Tyson just sent it to me. Tyson just wanted to. By the way, Tyson, I wanted to give you a personal shout out before we get started as well, because a lot of people have told me that playlist that you put for trading mindset has really helped them. It even inspired our boy Alejo to end up making this video on how to trade the USD MXN. So that is really powerful. I love that. Nah, hey Roman. I'm on a bus on my way back to college, and bet your ass I'm on the stream. Oh, Leho, every night. It says all because all central bankers in Jackson Hole. Okay, where is Jackson Hole, Wyoming or Idaho? Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, I'm not sure what that is. No, I ain't doing no push-ups because we I went over the news, so we're good on that tonight. So looking at the market at the first glance, we can see that almost every single pair that we've been looking at has left the phases that they were all in at that particular moment. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw my little arrows here to signify where we start. All right, and that's where we're at there. And what pair do you guys want to start on first? All right, I already did it on that. 1 second. All right. What? Here for you, fam. Tyson, thank you. Yes. You were here for all of us. Feel that energy from Tyson because that thing is incredible. I wanted to give you a massive shout out for that. As a matter of fact, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and pulling up your link for that trading mindset so I can drop it back out and let everybody get a part of that as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and start on Euro USD right now. And let's see what ended up happening yesterday. All right, so I had I don't think any of my limits hit for EU. So I had something going on at 1.3249, which is that right there. And then what is this blue line? All right. Yeah, then see I wrote down here 1.1297. I put 1.11790. So like it still didn't get hit. Like my sell limit, I missed it on my Euro USD because I put 1.11 because I'm dumb. So I write that down. So, but right now EU is definitely looking like it's probably trying to get back into the mix with this little bitty phase that's going on. It did make a jump out, but all of the pairs, like I said, were seeming to do that. They all made these kind of stronger moves to one side. Even though that it is theoretically peaking back in on EU, I still think that it's probably out of this phase completely. I am gonna go ahead and just move this over more and move it down to where it needs to be.
No way.
And that is the lowest low that was created. So right now it is trending a little bit within it, but we're gonna see. Once again, like we're gonna go ahead. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and look at these for that. I don't. Just leave that right there. EU. So EU missed my targets. I'll still keep my buy limit the same, which is way up there at the top of this phase. But I don't know if we're probably looking at if we're gonna see a continuation in the downtrend, as in this, that we're gonna start to see the phase come down here and push down to where it was. But honestly, I don't think the euro is going to necessarily do that right now. The dollar did gain a little bit of value over the euro, obviously, right now. So this is the question that we're looking at. Is it going to continue to trend? I don't even need to draw that actually, and just continue this phase out. Because if it comes back in here, it's going to be a continuation of this phase, but with just a small little breakout like this one had right here. The baby arrows are fractals, yeah. These little tiny little arrows are fractals. They just you mean my yellow arrows or all of the little ones? Yeah, EU's just kind of consolidating at the moment right now. It's not going to be making any moves at the moment. EU's just going to pretty much stay stagnant to where it is right now. And 1.2450, 1.2450 by. All right. So EU, I'm not really looking at it heavily. I just wanted to go ahead and get it out of the way because it was the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and move it over here. And EU, like I said, I'm not really liking it right now. I'm not really seeing what it's gonna be doing right now. It's really like in a purgatory phase right now. It's Yes, it is hitting a little bit of an area right now. We can go out to the not 10-hour, but 4-hour. And on the 4-hour, still not getting massive answers, except for that it is coming back into the phase, but we're going to see how that continues to play out over the rest of the course of the night. We're not going to get that answer right now. That's why I'm just going to set the sell at the bottom of the lowest low that it, or I'm sorry, a buy. I put a sell limit. No, I did. I put a buy limit down there. That's probably, I'm going to have it somewhere in this range, but we're going to see. I really don't see why it's going to continue to push, to really continue to push down, but worst case scenario, have that little limit in place with a stop would be good. Big words means continue the pattern. If EU continues, it's because of news, and IMO will extrapolate the waveform. Big words means continues the pattern. Andrew, that's what? Both. Okay, yeah. All right. No, Roman. These little yellow, all these little yellow arrows are. Oh my God. Are just where we start the stream. That's all. I only put them here just to show where we start. It's the 8th candlestick. If you put up the dividing factors on every single, it doesn't matter wherever you put the session. I'm just doing it for the sake of the eyes. That is where we start, and then this is the move that ends up happening. So, obviously after the 8th stick, we have what 16 more sticks, yeah, that end up coming out to honestly complete the rest of the day. As you can see, most of the time, right at the end of a day of the course of an actual trading day. To show you an example, I'll do it red. Most of the time it just ends up kind of consolidating a little bit, and that's what's going on right there. It is also happening right there. So right at the end of the day, you get a lot of now I say end of the day, this is 5 o'clock for me. Anywhere from like 1 to 5, I believe. So if this is 11, backtrack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 5. Yeah, so like from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., it really just ends up kind of doing that. Not of course every single day, not on every single pair, but most of the pairs just like to end up consolidating for these couple of hours. So that's always the end and the start of the next trading day. And then obviously as the markets, all of them start to open up for the next day, it all ends up starting to make a move. So that's why I draw the yellow arrows. And then of course fractals are just an indicator. I don't really look at them that much. They're kind of just like irrelevant to me. I don't know really why they're there. I have been starting to like a little bit more of a moving average. So I've been throwing on an average, and I'm gonna leave it there from pretty much this point forward. I'm just gonna leave a 200-day average on and change its color back to yellow. Yeah, I like having moving averages, or at least the deeper trend ones, because when they happen, that's what you can see this little bit of rejection that it's probably experiencing right now. 2 fractals to even also indicate that moving average is right there. And then, of course, it's bounced off. Great. Yep. So we see all that. So that's Euro USD. Not a lot going on right now. All of these pairs, as a matter of fact, have pretty much jumped out of the phases that I have drawn out. So they've all moved on to pretty much essentially the next phase, especially. Oh, not red. Baby blue for 1 hour. RSI slanted to a bias. RSI is bay. I have an RSI. You can throw an RSI on. I mean, just to see. Stuff's overbought, oversold, all that fun jazz. I need to. Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, so it's good right now. Can have an RSI up. Why not? Not that the information is bad or anything. GJ. GJ will be the next one we look at. So, GJ, what did I have? Oh, I guess I didn't look at GJ yesterday. Oh, no. I had my limits from the day before. Yeah, okay, so I had my limits from the day before, but those trades got closed out. I caught that GJ2. I think it was about 30. I think I'm at 32 pips on it. I don't remember, but let's just go ahead and look at GJ right now and see where we are with it and where are we with it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So that's right there. Tyson, you just messaged me. Okay, trading mindset, consciousness awakening, Alan Watts, brilliance. So this trading mindset playlist, I'm gonna go ahead and drop in here right now, guys. Go ahead and take this down. This is some really, really good playlist for YouTube. It's just a bunch of videos. There, make sure that you get that link and copy it down, or bookmark it, whatever it is. Looks like a retrace and another great time to enter the sell. This is not a signal or call. Yeah, exactly. So if it does come back up and you're talking about GJ looking for that other tap up to the upside, I completely agree with that as well, to see if it's going to blast through things. But, having that limit at 133.290 on GJ, or sell limit, I'm sorry. And then, of course, the buy, I'm going to definitely make that one easy for us. And then that's going to be at the top, or at the top of that support or resistance, whatever you'd like to call it, 132.326. Have a 10 pip stop loss, maybe 20 pip stop loss, depending. We'll see how that one plays out. Once again, remember that all of these markets, look at how GJ, GU all moved that same way. UJ even moved up. I have GU open again for some reason. I don't know why. Go and close that one out. Euro USD. They all just, if you can see, not one of them stayed in a phase. They all made a move out. Every single pair that we look at. So that's pretty interesting information to see, and just to gain that level of awareness and say, like, look, the market, does, if one side of a pair moves, they literally will all move, and that's exactly what happened. Euro fell, and let's see, GBP went up. UJ, or the UJ didn't really make a stupid, nasty, massive move out, but still, this one in 1 hour did have a good 100 pip push to the downside, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours afterwards. Everything right now points to going down. Yes, thank you, Tyson. Donovan, that is what I have for a sell limit. That doesn't mean that it's absolutely right or anything. It's not a signal. It's not a call. It's just my personal bias. It's very easy to see where GJ is and just where that tap might be happening back up again, because where it tapped really is in an area if you look further back. So G to J also very simple to look at. It is extremely volatile, but always remember, and look, I don't even, oh yeah, I do have the moving average up, and it's way down there right now, so it's not even like important on a G to J right now. We could switch to the 4 hour and see if we get a different story, but of course we didn't. And then the daily is not going to give us a nasty, bigger answer of anything really either. And that's, yeah, so UJ or GJ on the daily is really looking like it hit an area. Looking like a bit of a hidden area. We'll see if it's going to come down for that sell. Look at this. Look at that daily. I don't know if you can see it, but it's you can probably see it on your charts. It is a doji, like a mofo, on GU. So, or GJ. Absolutely, Donovan. But yeah, that was it. All right, so that's G to J, guys. I mean, there's not really a whole lot to talk about any of the pairs in particular, because they're all, I don't know, they're just not in the trending zone where I like right now. They're all out of a phase. They're not out of a phase. We're gonna draw the next level of phases, and that's where this is EN. Remember that I did like that last trade that it had done, so I'm just kind of following with it right now. EN once again, 2 taps to 1.536-ish area. So that would be a buy. 1.5 5363, and then the sell. I'm gonna put my sell a little higher. I'm actually gonna go up to the top of this candlestick and see if it'll actually push up to that point. 54963. So, Ian, I'm going all the way up to the top. Not a signal, not a call. I know you hear me say that a lot. Travis, what's good? Welcome, brother. What is up, Truth? All the boys. All my people in class. That Chris Terry shout out though. GBP AUD GA. Actually, we looked at GA, didn't we? No. We did look at GA, but I didn't do anything with it. That's okay. So that's Ian. Not really a whole lot to look at here either. Just have my limits. Everything is just kind of moving into the opposite. Whatever big move everything made, it's already starting to make moves down. GU. So we're going to go ahead and talk about GU now, and I'm liking what it's doing. GU, if you guys can't tell, is very much so in a bit of an area. I like this little bit of consolidation that it has going on right here, and that is definitely a good little area. So as a matter of fact, I might be buying into GU very, very soon. Or it's going to come back down and re-enlist back into this phase and come back down. I don't really see that happening. I think that GU might continue its rise up a little bit, continuing the trend that has happened right now. And it did in 2 hours, 42 pips, like 42 pips in 2 hours. That's a good move though. Looking for GU to sell at 1.32401. 1.32401. Okay, so you want it to come up. 1.32401 is right here. That's only about 15 pips up, and then you're expecting it to retest off of that. And I can see why you think that as well. I'm looking at the doji that has happened right now. I'm looking at the little bit of movement that it is currently experiencing, and you definitely have, I mean, look at that. For the last 2 hours, it is just made a little bit of a push up, a little bit of a push down, and then a push up in this current hour. And how many minutes are we into this hour? We're 40 minutes into this hour, so that really hasn't been making a move. So remember, when this kind of stuff starts happening, that's an indication, that should be a sign that should be something that you're really looking into. And that's why I'm going to be keeping my eye on GU more than anything right now. You see what GU is doing by looking at B61. Yeah, so B61 would be the Great Britain pound futures, and then you can have a bit of an idea on what it's happening. If we wanted to look at the RSI, RSI is just like, look at that, literally just moving left to right at the moment. All right. Nothing is overbought or oversold. It's just kind of in a little bit of an area right now. I don't have a moving average on, do I? Oh yeah, I do. It's way down there. Yep, not helpful right now. So we are good on GU, except for the fact that we're just going to be letting to see what it's going to be doing. It's making a tiny little move up right now. So if you're ready to hit that sell limit right at 15 pips, be ready for it and make sure that you have that stop in place. Other than that, mine's going to be at the top, at the tippy top of this. And I don't think I've written anything down for GU yet. I sure haven't. So we're going to go ahead and do this. So buy limit, sell limit. And I might even start switching to stops here too. Stops would be great as well, but we'll see. So 1.32722 to the buy. And I'm probably going to set this buy at 1.321. All right, so that's GU. I'm trying to get better at that too. Don't always have to look for the top or bottom. Smart money don't have small baby trends. It's beautiful when the technicals come together, right? By respect, I've made so much money this week by changing my perspective. Andrew, that is so dope. That is so awesome to hear, bro. Moved up 70 pips in the last 24 hours. It's beautiful when technical is nice. Today, I broke 140. That's awesome. How many pips do you scalp in a day? True spoken, his name is Andrew. I figured that out today too. We all figured this out as a group. So, you know, that's very well. Hold on 1 second, guys. Just checking something.
When you have a mercenary team, you always do the one. No way.
One second, guys. I'm just checking. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So we're just gonna keep following up with GU. I would, if anybody wanted to know, that's probably going to be the pair that that I would be. I would just be keeping my eyes on it. If it's not your pair, it's not your pair. It's a-okay. But I also wanted to see really quick on the 4 hour as we're looking at this, if we're looking at any supply or demand, and
Yeah, but I have more damage and more
not hella crazy, but we'll still.
Well, maybe because I wasn't even by the infection.
Yeah, exactly. You're playing for kills and not trying to win the game. That's why you're losing.
No. I've been winning
I'll
every
just cut
game.
your ass right now.
I've been winning every game except for with you.
Whenever you lost the game, I'm playing.
All right, so not really so much in this 4 hour zone. I mean, that's really like where it's showing it is right now. So if I switch back down to the hour, yeah, so we'll see if it continues to respect it or not. I'm going to be keeping my eye on it, so we're not going to spend any more time on GU. UJ, what up, B? All right, so right now, if we're going to look at a little bit of technicals, we can obviously see that that moving average that it completely respected a little while ago. Coming back into play once again, it literally has respected it for how many hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Then had a big breakout. Then immediately came back out. Respected it. Is bouncing in it, off of it again, and now it is above it. So once again, that is a little bit of a difficult market language to read, and we're gonna see how that ends up playing out as well. Obviously, this is going to be a little. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back to blue because I'm on 1 hour. Baby blue is my 1 hours. All right, so that is that pretty much that range that it's at right now. Remember that you do have a 200 moving average on it as well. Oh, sorry. What up, Andrew? Great, yeah, great stuff, brother. I was 14 when I made this, and in high school studying Japanese. Man, yeah, we all have like those crazy old email addresses that we would all just laugh at if everybody would share them. So I already know what's going on. For you, Jay, once again, I'm gonna be looking around for the top and the bottom of this right now. It's really in the middle of everything right now. But just remember, guys, that we're looking for it. Is it gonna make this move or is it gonna make this move? To continue into that direction of this of this one this one incidental phase that it has going on for itself right now. Supply and demand zones, if we want to, man, I also see a trend line. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll draw it, but I definitely see something going on right there, and we can go ahead and just leave that up like that. Probably even draw another one from up here.
Alright, but look, you can make this popcorn down.
So we're gonna see how all of that ends up playing out. Of course, I mean, duh, but
Okay, let's go with the left.
100.616. One hundred, 100. Buy. And I'm gonna be looking for the buy at 100.385. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna make that one a limit or a stop yet. So I'll be watching that. I haven't decided if I'm gonna make that into a limit or stop. I will definitely probably set my UJ at a limit. So we'll I'm expecting it to continue to make this move up. Maybe even retest over here where this yellow arrow is at. It's just to signify like where we are, but we also do only have 13 minutes left of this hour. Yeah, all good. Trust me, I got an embarrassing one too. Yeah, I do too. This is it for me. Laugh it up. You already know. It's all love in here, Andrew. It's all love, brother. But thank you for tuning in as always. But UJ, not really. Not really. Everything is just kind of doing what it's just continuing that upside movement, or GU, or not GU, but EU continuing that bit of that upside movement as well. Euro NZD is probably going to start seeing a little bit more of that downside movement as well. That's why I'm probably going to have that one set as a stop as well down here at the bottom. So that's Euro NZD, so that's EU, GJ, EN, GU, and UJ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I guess the last one that we can look at, of course, is everybody's favorite, gold. And as we look at gold, we know gold took a huge poopy. It left. It said goodbye to this zone right here. We are 100% in a new phase for gold, and that's really what it's at right now. Did anybody catch this gold down here? Anybody? Bro, scalping can be hard for some. I think in scalping I can possibly catch pips for days. Scalping's different. It's okay. Scalping ain't bad or anything. Oh, so that's gold. I mean, gold, once again, I'm not sure what. Gold had a lot, and you know what? As a matter of fact, I want to pull up all of my technical, or all of the indicators that I'm kind of allowing myself to use. And that one of those is a moving average, which is right here. They always hide from me. And sticking it up, make it yellow, 200. And there we go. Not even close to it. And the last one, we can put up an RSI to see if it's oversold. And I miss. Yep, it totally is. And then it's already made that little bit of a retracement out, 35 pips to the upside. And the RSI is still trying to make it out from where it is right now. So that's not really going to give you a hella information or a hella trade or nothing like that. My buddy in Tripoli is killing gold right now. That is dope, cousin. Send him my regards. Yeah, true that. I tried scalping a few days ago and it went well, actually, and I loved it. That's awesome. Truth. Oh, yeah, I count pips only. When you scalp, remember that a standard of a 1.0 is 1,000 for 10 pips. Yep. Yes, sir. No, I had a dream about gold dropping into oblivion, though. Saw the charts falling in my dream. Wish I was on that trade. Jared, that was an affirmation, brother. When you get stuff like that, it doesn't just happen for no reason. Always take something like that with, with high consideration that maybe that was the trade that you should have been on. That's very true. So gold, I'm just gonna watch gold right now. I'm not gonna set anything for it. I'm just gonna allow it to do. I really do think that the sellers are exhausted. The buyers got to make a move up. It's already pulled back. It's come and down, reached this low, pulled up 30 pips, and then pulled back down 30 pips. And once again, it's already back up 35 pips. So why not see a little bit more of that upside movement? Why would gold continue to fall? Now, that would be the exact reason why gold could fall. That's exactly what retail thinks, and then retail is obviously going to get the short end of the stick of everything, and then there we go. Everybody's going to make that money. Yeah, I count pips, sir. 10 pips is the world all day, baby, all day. Big ass. All right, so that's pretty much all of the all of the charts that we were going to be looking at today. And the other thing that I really wanted to reiterate about, and you can look at me on the camera right now, is what what Sean said yesterday really has, like, it's really been on my mind a lot, just about losing in general. I remember, like when you're a kid and stuff, if you're about to lose a video game, that you'll just turn the game off or you'll quit, or in a game that you'll give up before the game is even over. You'll say, and it's funny because it was even brought up to me with my parents today about we were just talking about the elections. We were talking about alkalized water. We were talking about, I mean, like just a handful of different topics, and it all just ends up being, well, the way that my dad said it was, well, the world's been this way forever, so what's really going to change it? Well, that is accepting defeat. In my eyes, that is accepting loss in the wrong way, that you've already lost. So therefore, you have lost, and that's just the way that I view it. So when you said that you have to learn to accept loss, I think that is something that literally people pay thousands of dollars to hear. So when you learn how to lose properly, I really think that it just kind of unlocks it, because loss and failure and falling down and stuff like that. Do you not remember when you had to learn how to ride a bike? Do you not remember when you had to learn to probably, take the lug nuts off of a tire, that you didn't do it in the star pattern and that you had to redo it, or learn to draw something properly, that you had to redo it and redo it and redo it and redo it. Guys, always remember that that philosophy applies to literally everything that human beings do. It doesn't matter what it is. We have to fail and fail and fail and fail until we figure out how to do it properly and then implement that system. But if you do not accept loss in the sense of that's essentially paying your dues, um, or anything like that, that a loss is a learn. A loss is a learn. Take off the L and then you have earn. Always, always, always remember that. USD MXN can bank. Argentino bro live in New York. Argentina. There's there's just I really think that people, when they and how that really comes back to trading, guys, is that when you are trading and you allowed yourself a 10 pip stop loss, and then you find yourself at a 15 pip drawback already, because maybe you didn't put the stop loss on, or maybe you deleted it, maybe you moved it down. That is not accepting loss. You should be able to accept the 10 pip loss and then look for the next opportunity. I was talking to Brooke and Yessie about even babysitting trades, that when you literally place a trade, remember this, guys, like write this down, do whatever it is that you have to do. Whenever it is that you take trades, let's say you take 3 trades, and from that point forward, you're not looking for the next best opportunity, that you're actually just sitting there staring at blue or red numbers, is telling me that you're babysitting, and that you were no longer from that point trading, is that you were either trying to win the wrong way or lose the wrong way. So learn to lose the right way and learn to win the right way, because they have to happen. They're always going to happen, especially in the world of Forex. The hardest thing to face as a human is what we fail at. No one is a failure. We must only learn better, or be so sure in our systems. That is what 10 pips down, if we can make 30 pips. Exactly, Andrew. Why not take a 10 pip loss for the chance to make 30? And just do it over and over and over and over and over. Failure will teach you to be successful, guys. So if there's anything that you can pull away from this stream tonight, not just, my biases on the charts, but as, remember, guys, is that as we're always looking to go to that next level with trading, and it's not just like hearing a signal. It's not just saying, oh man, there's like some super secret indicator that's going to just solve everything for me. There's indicators that help, and then there's systems that can help you. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have the best indicator in the world, or the best mentors in the world, or the best whatever you have in the world. If you are not ready consciously to manifest that success in Forex, in your life, anywhere, then you're not going to have it. It is literally truly that simple. When I talked to my dad today, he was talking about, well, I've been drinking the I guess I've been drinking the wrong water my whole life, and I'm here, and why am I sick? And I'm like, Dad, you just got arthritis. You were definitely having to cut back on soda, and my dad loves butter and all of these different types of things. And I'm like, I don't understand what you mean when you're saying that you don't have any type of health problems, when you're literally having to prick your finger every single time to figure out what your blood, your whatever it is, your cholesterol level, or I don't even know what it is, but whatever he has to draw for, um, he always is having blood sugar levels. That's what it is. He always has to test for his blood sugar, and that is just like the wrong mentality for everything that he has to do. Last night you risked 7 pips and got 40 chance. Unbelievable. Failure is key. Far from a negative thing, Jared. Namaste. Yeah, I've been down 15 to 20 pips and I closed out of a trade with a profit of 60 pips or so. It's all about the proper exchanges. We must respect them. Water is like money. Will find its level. If you're not too high on the personal level, you cannot expect to make money. Chance is killing it. Chance is 100% killing it. Chance, I want to give you a big shout out, brother. That is awesome that you are catching that kind of pips, man. Especially when you have a 7 pip, drawback, and then you're ready to do that. That is just incredible. Should have entered, but I didn't admit I got lucky. Never again. It's okay. You didn't get lucky, brother. I do not believe in luck. I really do not believe in luck, man. I feel like you convinced yourself enough in order for that, in order for that right proper thing to happen, and that is exactly what happened, and that is what happened. Truth. Remember this next time. That's how you grow. Remember, guys, learn to lose. So with that being said, guys, I don't really have a lot of any more material. Does anybody want to share anything while everybody's here right now? Does anybody want to share? Chance has been just sharing all of his stuff. I want to give you a personal shout out. If anybody is studying something, Tyson's, here, I'm going to drop that link again just so you guys can make sure that you get it. That link right there is to this. As a matter of fact, I'll just click on it right now just so you guys, if you can't click on it right now, it's just obviously the trading mindset. I'm right here. I've already watched these two down here, but I'm gonna watch DVD 3 for that as well. And when I do, obviously I'm gonna just get even more knowledge from it. I want to give you a huge shout out, Tyson, for this, brother. I think it is incredible. And I also think that the community that we are growing here as well every single day is becoming more and more incredible as well. And love you, my family. Remember, it's all about growth. That playlist is fire. Just wanted to say how grateful I am of being here every night with all of you. I say the same exact thing, and I hope that as we continue to grow more, that you guys become the leadership of the chat, because you guys have been here from the start, and that you really have the help and help people get to that next level, guys. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up. So to close those eyes, my family. Put your fingers into the pose and take those breaths. And just listen to the words that I'm saying. Guys, tonight, as we are manifesting what kind of pips we want, what kind of affirmations that we're going to be giving to ourselves, what kind of positive vibrations that we're going to be sending off to everybody else that's here with the family right now. I want to thank every single individual that can hear me right now for helping co-create the experience that we've all had tonight. I hope that something that you heard tonight might have been the exact thing that you needed to hear, that may have gotten you through that breakthrough moment with trading, so you can get on to your next level, so you can get to that next phase. Always remember, guys, you are dealing with one of the biggest markets on the planet, and if you are not making the money that you want right now, just realize that it's all about your level of understanding. So the fact that you are here with this community every single night tells me that you understand that vision, that we can all truly become successful in this market if we can A, learn to lose properly, B, learn to win properly, and 3, always understand that the market will always be humbling people that haven't been humbled enough by the markets. So hopefully, as we are all in here together, that we can break that learning curve and not have people have to lose money over and over and over for them to realize that the market is going to move in the way that the market is going to move, and that people have to learn to move with it, not against it. Stop trying to predict everything that's going to happen and start to learn to move with it. So with that being said, guys, open your eyes. Thank you all so much. Amen. Namaste. Thank you so much, ever. that video on trading psychology was awesome. Really brought me back to what I've been taught. Exactly. Excited about learning how to trade like a pro. I see you, Tyson. Keep killing it, brother. Absolutely. I'm going to start doing some quick videos how I've been trading and use harmonics. Stay tuned on your FB Chance. I stay tuned to every single thing you do, brother. I love it. Keep it up. Thank you for what you do. Andrew, thank you for being here. One, we are all legends. I am not the man. You are not the man. We all are. Thank you so much. To hold myself accountable to my trading plan, I've applied my rules to my life. Thank you so much, guys. And if you wouldn't mind just screenshotting it and putting it on social media, it always helps. You know it. So with that being said, guys, what's today? Yep, we got one more day tomorrow. So with that being said, guys, I love you all, and we will see you here tomorrow. Catch those pips tonight, guys. Namaste. We'll see y'all later. It is so hot. Are you hot?
Huh?
Are you hot? Is it
Not
hot?
really. I'm chilling.
It's hot.
Then just watch out.
Woo.